think we are officially live. What's up, guys? Mika here, the Traveling Tarot, back with some channeled messages from Spirit. I'm so excited to announce that I am going to be going live more often on TikTok and possibly Instagram. I don't know, we'll see, but definitely going to be moving most of my vibe checks and my readings and my channeled messages over to my Cancer Awakening channel on TikTok. So if you do like what I'm doing, definitely head on over to TikTok and follow me, or you can follow me over here on Instagram. And yeah, so basically what I'm going to do today is just go through my channeled messages, and this is basically all of the messages that I've been receiving for myself and for my fellow Cancers over the past week or two, and these are the ones that my guides prompted me to write down to share with you. And then at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull some angel messages to see what your angels might want you to know. And then I'm going to give you guys a couple of self-care cards, and then I'm going to send you on your beautiful way. Again, if these things are helping you, please do subscribe, support the channel, and yeah, feel free to comment. I am here for you. I do offer readings, and if you're interested, feel free to DM me, and I'll help you bring whatever clarity that I can for you. Okay? So first, I'm just going to go ahead and start. Again, these messages are for Cancers, or really anybody that finds this video. My channel is specifically for Cancers, from a Cancer, and if you happen upon the video and you're watching it and something resonates, that's also for you. So just take it and run with it, okay? So we are in a retrograde right now, and I gotta tell you, the energy has been real. This past week, this is why I have literally been trying to do this live for you guys for the last few days, but there's no way that I could have shown up until I reclaimed my power, because man, I was in a sparring match with energy over the last few days, okay? And it may feel that way with you guys. Hopefully you guys are powering through it, and I'm hoping that these messages or these readings or anything that I can do, or even just the energy and love that I'm putting out, will help you guys navigate because this retrograde is real. What's crazy is that it's the retrograde energy and this extreme transition for Cancer, so it's almost like stacking this craziness. Okay, so I'm here giving you a big hug and doing what I can to help you in any way that I can. Okay, so feel free to subscribe, leave comments, and let's interact with each other, because that's really the point of me making this space for Cancers, okay? So we're going to just start again with the first messages that I received out of the gate. If you're not already doing this, or even if you are doing it, do it more. They want you to ask your angels, okay? I know, like I said, the energy has been really very crazy. And so with that, in that respect, you really need to talk to your angels right now. They're saying it is not the time to read into anything right now, okay? They're definitely saying seek the spiritual guidance first, get the clarity first, and definitely get more information, okay? They're saying do not act impulsively right now. You might be excited about the things that are showing up. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate you. You might be excited about the things that are showing up, and you might feel like, yes, I just want to jump right into it, especially after this period of things feeling kind of fucked, Cancer. Seriously, like, it has been exhausting, especially for those that are in like a position of channeling, because the energy is incredibly palpable. So you almost have to take a step back, or you're going to be a basket case. Okay, so they just want you to ask your angels before you make any movement, and make sure that you have clarity before you make some decisions, okay? Because whatever's going on right now is all to give you more information so that you can step more powerfully into your purpose, okay? They also want to highlight the fact that you're still, even though you're excited, you still want to allow things to unfold, because there are still factors coming into play right now behind the scenes. And so if you act impulsively, it's not fully yet on that stable ground, okay? Let all of your decisions be guided, especially over this period right now, seriously. Like I said, the acting impulsively, or honestly even emotional attachment to your decisions right now, should be limited, because right now we're trying to move with our brains, Cancer, and stop leading with our heart, because it gets broken, or maybe we have had our hearts broken before, and so we're moving from a place of disappointment. Clarity is the answer right now, period. Okay, no matter what. Even if you have to say, hey, give me a little while to think about this, and really talk to your angels and get that inspiration before you make that decision, okay? It says, this season that we're moving into, Cancer, that I've received, is where alignment isn't and cannot be forced. And you will be able to tell when you're forcing it, okay? Because things will start to feel harder. We are moving into a period of trying to open up to receive. And so because we're doers and we're lovers and we want to make sure that everybody's taken care of, that might be a challenge for us trying to not do something right now. Okay, it says the right opportunities will show up as soon as you give the absolute no to these chapters. And it's really, really hilarious, because yesterday, remember I told you at the beginning of this, and this is a real channel from a Cancer who is going through a deeper layer of an awakening. So I'm going to share with you guys, yesterday I found myself feeling incredibly fatigued and frustrated, even to the point where I allowed myself to fall back into an old pattern. Man, did I have an incredible awakening, because I was like, my guides finally were tuned it in once more, like, no, this is your absolute no moment. This is that moment that, if you guys have seen my other Mercury Retrograde readings, it's absolute no. And when you get to that point where it's an absolute no, no, I don't smoke. No, there's no scarcity. No, I don't do that. No, I don't put up with that anymore. When it's an absolute no, wow. First of all, you'll be able to tell that you mean it, because things will open up in myriad ways, okay? And that's what happened yesterday. Once I came to my senses and realized this is an absolute no for me. And I don't give a fuck. Excuse me, I don't give a damn. Because that's how real it was yesterday. I don't give a damn what shows up. This is not an option, period. And when I finally made that decision, there was this incredible lightness that came over me and opened up, and this playfulness, or something that was allowed to return, or this clarity. That's really what it was. The clarity returned, like, yeah, you put in way too much work to take that far of a step back. Don't do it. And I was like, dang, okay. And so this morning, I feel back in my power. I feel strong enough, and that's why I'm here doing the live, because like I said, I've been trying to do this, but the second this Mercury retrograde started was me fucking spiraling. Real shit, like everything showing up, me being emotional, me just being sick of it all, and realizing that, hey, this is that spiritual fatigue that we're talking about. So you got to take care of yourself, and that's the most important thing we need to remember, Cancer, in this time. Take care of yourself. You have to right now. You cannot give anymore without getting back what you deserve. And if it's not giving back to you, bye. Straight up. No matter what. Put your work into making that buy stick than trying to force this thing to work. And that's 100% the truth, okay? So let's keep going. It says, soon as you do close out those chapters, the absolute no, that's when those opportunities show up. That's when the right people show up. That's when the clarity sets in and you start receiving the downloads again. So if you're having any type of confusion, claim it right now. I'm working on my absolute no. And you'll know when it is no, because that clarity is going to be palpable. Okay. These things, these are some things that your inner child is needing right now. These were some inner child cards that I have that I was pulling as throughout the week as I was receiving these messages, so that I can help understand what my inner child needs, let alone what might help you guys. Okay. Kind words. You are a loving, kind, caring, nurturing king or queen of cups. You're the master of being the emotional support. But Cancer, you oftentimes sacrifice that for yourself. And they're saying, speak to yourself the way you would speak to other people. Give yourself kind words. Be gentle with yourself. Love yourself. It has to come from you in order for you to attract it to you. Okay, and that's 100% the truth. It says that love and support that we give needs to be turned inward. You can still set those boundaries gently. You don't have to be a dick, especially when you mean it. That's how you also know, because this is not an emotionally charged response. It's a no for me, dog, from now on, period. And I don't have to get upset. Absolute no. Okay? Once you reach that level of, it's a no from me, I don't even have to get upset, because it's irrelevant how you respond when it's a no from me. You'll know, because you'll start to see that clarity and feel that clarity. And it says, honest self-talk is 100% key. Okay, it is time for you, again, not to read into anything, not to think, oh, this is what they must be saying, or they're not calling, so it must be this. No. This is what's happening based on what I'm perceiving happening, okay? And so don't read into it. Get the clarity from your angels first to move. Your inner child needs quiet time. It wants you to spend time reconnecting with yourself. That's exactly what this is all meant to have happen, Cancer. We've lost ourselves in our over giving and our over ability to love. We've lost ourselves in that. Just like in any relationship, you can easily lose yourself when you want this person to be so happy that you sacrifice yourself. And so this time is for you to reconnect with yourself. They want you to turn this love inward. They want you to spend time just, what does Cancer want? What does Cancer need? And that, and coming from a loving and authentic place, whatever happens outside of that is irrelevant. It has to become irrelevant for you to be able to move forward. Because if it's keeping you in this pattern of something, we do it because we're emotional beings. It's easy to get lost in that, okay? And that's what we're not doing anymore. The absolute no. That, in fact, if you want to, put it in the comments, whatever it is. You don't even have to put whatever your thing is. Just put absolute no as of this moment. Claim it right now. No. Whatever it is, and it's going to be no once you meet it, okay? They want you to find comfort in this solitude, because remember, Cancer, a lot of the times we are looking for that external validation, and this could be why we're in this solitary path right now, because we are looking to trust ourselves. We are looking to nurture ourselves. We are looking to say, hey, what I want is important. I matter. I create my own reality, and I intend to do it the way that I want to. And you're being encouraged to embrace that truth, okay? Remember, you are connected. Oh, and they definitely want me to remind you of this, especially for anybody that might be feeling scarcity, excuse me, or lack, or abandonment, or any of that type of stuff. You are connected to the universal mind. You are connected to the universal supply. Embrace that truth and you will see that truth, okay? I know that lack can speak a lot louder, or the pain in your body you might be feeling can speak a lot louder, or that heartbreak can sing from the heavens. But you are connected to the universal mind and the universal supply. That means there isn't anything that you can't do. Embrace that truth and start working on believing that, and then let everything else fall away or fall into place, okay? There's more than enough. There's more than enough clients. There's more than enough men and women out there to date. There's more than enough partners. There's more than enough. Stop embracing a truth of scarcity and start leaning into the fact that I am infinite. Anything that I want, I can do if I put my mind to it. And your only work is to believe it. Seriously, once you start believing it, you start seeing it. They want you to spend some time in curiosity, for sure. Like they want you to start wandering, exploring, trying out new things, really delving deep into who I am now. What do I even like? Am I doing these things because this is what I've always done and I feel like this is who I am? But I'm a lot of different things. I play music. I love tarot, but I'm a lot of things. I like to cook. I like to walk. I like a lot of things. I love to swim, things like that. So it's like, what else can you tune into that's going to help you expand right now, Cancer, and get out of whatever groove you may be in, because this is who you are, what you've always done. That's not saying what you're doing is wrong, but it helps expand even in writing music, even in creating whatever you create. It helps you expand your perspective, and it helps you attract new perspectives because you're opening up to that. Okay? It says they want you to surrender control. You heard me. Surrender control right now. And I have to tell you, it's not that easy. But when you do, you can tell you finally let go, because now the energy moves like it's been doing the whole time. You experience what's been happening. But most importantly, let yourself wander creatively. Let yourself experience the flow of this creative energy flowing through you so that you can recognize it, and not only that, let it move you so you can be like, okay, this is my intuition telling me that this is it. Instead of that doubt kind of controlling your movements or your decisions, okay? They want you to let yourself wander creative, mentally, and spiritually. And most importantly, and I have been getting this in my own personal readings, in so many readings, use your intellectual power right now. Remember what I said about not leading with your emotions. There has to be some level of detachment right now, emotionally. Use your intellectual power to overcome any scarcity you may be experiencing. I've been getting the King and the Queen of Swords so many times, and it's been confirming that, hey, these they know how to create with their brain. They know what they're doing intellectually. They know how to communicate what they mean to the universe. They know how to communicate with the universe. They know how to keep perspective, and they know how important clarity is. They're masters of clarity, which means anything that's not clarity gets cut off with that sword. Okay, so right now you're using that discernment and you're using that intellectual power to bring this life that you've created into being. Okay, and that's supposed to be fun. When you find that out, it's supposed to be exciting. But then our old selves start to come up, because one of the other things I've been getting, Cancer, is this is that last ditch effort for your ego to say, don't leave me, don't leave me. So things are going to be showing up in a lot of different ways. Don't shy away from these things. Embrace them, accept them, maybe try to understand them. And if you don't, say, look, Spirit, I trust you. I know you're doing something. I'm going to give it to you, and I'm going to go ahead and go for a walk just so that I can clear my head. Whatever you need to do to give it away and walk away from it for a minute so that it can move. Okay? But they're also saying, do not try to force clarity. Like I said, if you're not getting it or trying to understand it and it's still making you feel confused, brain fog, any of that stuff, that's your cue to surrender and say, okay, it's not meant for me to see the answer right now, but I do trust that if I can just let it go right now, I'm going to receive the information that I need. Because this is about us trusting that truth. That we are going to have what we need financially, that we're going to have what we need emotionally, that we're going to have what we need mentally and in terms of clarity. They also want you, and these are your inner children speaking, they want you to return to innocence. Remember who you were before the pressures of life and the pressures of trying to get this thing to be something set in. When I started playing music, that's how I felt until I started to try to make it a career. It was exhausting and is exhausting still. And so randomly, for my birthday a couple weeks ago, a friend of mine got me a ukulele. And I have been in heaven. Like, I feel just happy when I play it. And it's like this breath of fresh air that spirit infused. I mean, I play the guitar and I've played it for years. But I was losing that excitement about it because it was like, I can't get it to be this thing. Nobody's listening to my music. Nobody's this. Music. It was stinging me, and it was showing up in other areas of my life because it's a trickle-down effect. And then randomly somebody got me a ukulele for my birthday, and I was like, kind of like, a ukulele, really? I didn't ask for a ukulele. I mean, honestly, I was like that. Little did I know that that was spirit answering literally the letter that I wrote, because I write my guides' letters all the time, answering my request to help me find that spark in music again where I can just enjoy doing it and not need it to be anything beyond that. And I found it again, which is such a blessing. Okay, so just return back to innocence. What did you used to love to do? What would you do if you didn't have to get somebody to engage with it? If it was just something that you were doing for the pure joy of it. Make a list of those things, and when you have the opportunity to do them as much as possible so that you can tune back into the energy of joy and innocence. Okay, it says, spend more time there, especially mentally. It says, go on or plan an adventure. Remember what I was saying about tuning into other things that you like to do as well, because it does expand what you're already doing in other ways as well. It says, plan something new and exciting, even if it's just for a few hours. And they definitely have been screaming this at me for my own self, is tap into collaborations and teamwork and community. One of the things that can feel very lonely during a spiritual awakening, because it is a solitary thing and you're on your own path, it can feel very lonely and like you're alone. But they're saying tune into community, and that would be a wonderful way for you to even wander and explore to see what things you actually like to do now, Cancer, and really put that into play and say, you know what, I do like cooking, maybe, or I just got a ukulele. I've literally been looking for ukulele groups in my area. Like, I am so on right now. Like, after the couple of blips the past few days have caused me, yeah, it's like it's a trickle effect. Now I'm looking for new things, new ways to explore music. It's almost like I'm learning again, because you tune the ukulele a little bit different. So it's learning how to write songs on it now and stuff like that. It's really very exciting, and that's the kind of energy that they want you to tune into now, Cancer, because the disappointment or anything else that may have caused you to feel the need to let go, or to feel stuck, or to feel lost in some way, it's time to let that stuff go and tune back into innocence. We are absolutely in the cycle's closing, and my last few readings were very clear. Not that they're closing, they're closed. And this is why there's an absolute no that has to come from you before you can see that they're closed, okay? Because if you're still stuck in that energy, you can feel like you're in the damn washing machine. Like, really? How is it closed? I'm still feeling this. I'm still experiencing this. They're like, no. Release yourself from these binds by just realizing why you started doing it, or what you love doing, or how you can nurture yourself more. But return to that innocence. It says, And like I said, tap into a community that would help you with that. Hey, what's up, friend? Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. They do, and they definitely want to highlight this, Cancer. While you're out there doing your thing, there's a miracle or a sudden shift that's coming into play right now. It says, a miracle or sudden shift is arriving as you surrender and or but, whichever one you want. It is going to require you to act boldly, without fear, and it might even be a opportunity you may not feel ready for. They absolutely want you to know not only are you ready, but as soon as you accept that and step into it boldly and unapologetically, you're going to see the success. It even says, what shows up isn't random. It's been actualized by your willingness to step fully into your power. The second that you do that, it's on. It's on, okay? To the point where it says they doubled down on fear of letting go being what is or has been blocking the miracles and the progress. So they're saying as soon as you release that fear of letting go and embrace this, like, no. First of all, the absolute no. The absolute no is going to bring the progress. And when you move forward to see the progress, your confidence will build, okay? And they're saying, accept this miracle or accept this thing that shows up even if you don't feel ready, because you are ready, okay? You are ready for sure. It says, return to your sacred spark. Let's see. Yeah. They want you to just return to the sacred spark. Ask yourself, what would change if I trusted that fire in me? What would change if I said no to the fear? As a matter of fact, that could be the start of the absolute no. Push yourself through those terror barriers that show up, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised at the outcome. And that's going to bring in the miracles. That's going to bring in the change, but it must be an absolute no to the past before that can happen, and that's 100% the truth, okay? So let's see. Okay. So the affirmation that I'm going to leave you guys with before my closing is they want you to repeat this endlessly, often. I even made a lock screen for mine because, like I said, I'm on this journey with you guys. I'm not talking at you. I'm here with you, letting you guys know what's going on, at least from the perspective that I'm receiving it, okay? And I do hope that it is helping you guys, because it feels wonderful to be able to connect with people on an experiential level, okay? The affirmation is, I move with power, I trust the fire, I am the miracle in motion. Full stop. I move with power, I trust the fire, and I am the miracle in motion. Period. Okay? Embrace that, Cancer, because this is a very incredible, transformative time. Those cycles are not closing, they're closed. But you have to let them close in your perspective too, or else you'll find yourself in that sea of not seeing the progress. Okay? So in closing, they want you to know that you are in alignment with your soul path. Your dreams are crystallizing into reality. As you shed the illusions, anchor into your purpose, you're manifesting with clarity, and you are tuned into empowerment. Your only work right now is to embrace the truth that you are infinite and unlimited, and no matter what is showing up, that is energy that was recently flowed. You have the choice to change that right now, moving forward. Okay, but you do have to choose it. That's the only thing. Or else you'll keep seeing the same thing, and you'll get sick enough of it to where you're like, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to change. No more of this. Like I said, get to that absolute no, and you will see incredible progress. It says, you are tuned into empowerment and victory. You are becoming a cooperative component in your own creation. The real world opportunities are meeting your momentum. Remember, it's easy to fall back into that. Hell, I had that happen yesterday. but my awareness did not let it get so far off the rails to where I finally got the freaking punch in the head. What the hell are you doing? This isn't you anymore. Fuck no. And mean it. And when I finally said, you know what? No. I felt new. That's how I know that I mean no this time. For sure. Because I felt brand new. And now I'm back here in my power, feeling like, yeah, what you got, life? I got you, you know? Ready, whatever. But the real world opportunities are meeting your momentum. So just remember to act boldly. Start right now from where you are and say yes to the things that feel aligned. Okay? So I hope something helped you guys. Like I said, I'm here with you guys. Please do support the channel. Please do subscribe. Feel free to leave comments. If you need any type of reading or any type of help, shoot me a DM. We can work out the logistics. And like I said, my main goal is here to spread clarity, especially for cancers, because we have been through it. And it's starting to make us doubt a lot of things. And that's unacceptable, because these rules and natural laws of the universe apply to us too. Okay? So again, please do subscribe. Please do interact with the channel. I do appreciate you guys, and I genuinely do love you. Okay? So I'm just going to pull a couple of messages from your angels and then send you guys off with a couple self-care cards. And yeah, like I said, I do hope that it does resonate with you guys. The first message that, when I did pull these cards up, we have yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So yoga is amazing, okay? And that's a wonderful way to align while you're moving your body as well. But whatever works for you, because movement is power as well, especially if you are in a space of affirming while you're walking, or affirming while you're, you know, it adds this extra level of energy to what you're doing, and it puts that signal out to the universe, because your only work is to exude the fact that you believe in your vision to the point where nothing that shows up can make you doubt it. And it takes work, but you will get there, and you will see the progress. And as you can see the progress, it gets easier to embrace that and accept that as well. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Oh, let me get those messages from your angels. And then, oh, cool. Okay, so we got 3 out of the gate. Oh, I love this so much, and is so perfect for Cancer. Xana shows up to let you know you are protected from all types of harm. That's one of the biggest things I've been getting, Cancer. And if you see the numbers 444, they're letting you know you're protected. You're secure. You can move forward with confidence and unapologetically. Okay? It says you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. Thank God. Your only work now is to relax and feel safe. Remember what I was just saying? We've been through it, and so we might still be exuding some of that defense energy in our physical being, but the reality is the worst is behind us, Cancer. Anything that shows up now, because we are at this level of awareness, will pale in comparison to anything we've had to overcome. What you got. That's another thing. Either claim the fact that it's an absolute no in the comments, or claim what you got. I'm ready, life. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid anymore. Period. Okay. We also have Daniel showing up. He's the angel of commitment. He's actually the angel of marriage, but I like to say commitment because some people aren't focused on creating a marriage or getting married. Some people don't even want to get married, and it's fine. But he's helping you recommit to your purpose and recommit to your vision. Okay, I love when he shows up, especially with Xana, who's letting you know that you're protected. So it's okay for you to embrace and commit and fully step into this new purpose of yours. Okay, and we have that showing up with Adriana. This is why I love you guys, man. I never get tired of this, and I don't care how long I've been doing it. The perfect message to wrap it all up. It's from Adriana. It says, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating to you through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Did I not say at the beginning of all of this, ask your angels, don't make hasty decisions. They want you to allow this guidance, but when you do receive this guidance, accept it and act on it, okay? My beautiful Cancer friends or whoever's watching this video, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to send you guys off with a couple self-care cards. Like I said, I'll be going live pretty regularly on TikTok. We'll see how often I'll be able to do it on Instagram, but please do jump on over to TikTok so that you'll get the notifications and stuff when I am going to be going live over there. What would be the most helpful for my beautiful Cancer? Oh, beautiful. Boom. Boom. This is the glow up, Cancer. I mean, look, I don't make this stuff up. You see me shuffling. It's coming out as what I'm saying because this is our glow up, Cancer. This glow up cannot include the shit that was from the past. It cannot come with you if it is not staying, if it is not in the vibration of who you are now. Because one of two things will happen. It'll change, it'll vibrate out of your experience, or it'll change one of you. It'll either suck you into what it used to be, or you will change it to where it can stay. And that's it. You're in a glow up right now. It says, take a day to spoil yourself. If it makes you beautiful, then do it. And that's what I was saying about that. Even if it's for an hour, go on an adventure and just do something that's really good for yourself. And remember, Cancer, you're charming. You are love, period. Straight up, okay? So have confidence in who you are, your charm, and lots of people gravitate towards you because they like you for you. Just remember that you are worthy, you are important, what you want, what you create, who you are, what you have to say matters. Embrace that, believe that, and let spirit work out the details, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we did have Hakasha showing up. I didn't read it, but some of us are spiritual guides. So let's go ahead and read what she has to say. You are a spiritual teacher, and I always say everybody is. We are sharing experiences with people so that we can expand and grow and learn. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. And however you do that, you have that gift. You're being given that gift, and you're being given the gift by Daniel of recommitting to that, owning it, and stepping fully into your power. You're protected. Don't be afraid. If they don't like you, they're not for you. You're not good enough for them. They're not good enough for you. Period. Embrace that. Okay? And so finally, I'll wrap it up with the meditate card. I always say whatever you do to meditate is meditation. Playing my ukulele, meditation. You don't have to go into some prayer closet unless you want to. If that works for you, fine. But it's important that you do what connects you to your spirit so that you can hear the guidance, listen to the steps, and let them take you where you need to go. Okay, my beautiful Cancer? Thank you so much for watching. I truly do love you guys. I am Mika, the Traveling Tarot. Please do support the channel, like, share, subscribe. Take care of each other, okay? Peace.